Could you share maybe some behind-the-scenes story where your identity as a former president made a difference in a tense mediation situation, and what qualities do African leaders need most to be effective peace builders today? We're looking for jobs for former presidents so that they can actually leave. So if you can sort of give us some insights on life after the presidency, and what you would advise those who are in power and contemplating maybe also conceding, what qualities they would need or what opportunities are there for them to continue to make their legacy.
Thank you. You raised a number of things. I hope I'll be able to cover all of them. Any one that I don't, probably some other person can ask. But the key thing is the word trust. Even relating to the activities of a former president, relating to leaders and the citizens of their country. Trust is not something that you can impose or even use the holy books to deceive people. People look at you and look at your family, and you cannot, maybe you have children that are just in their 20s and they are driving the best cars, they've been hitting people, killing people, spraying money in pub clubs and so on, living a very kind of lavish life. And you were a government functionary, be it a president, be it a governor, be it a minister or thereabouts. And you expect people to trust you. Nobody will trust you. So your lifestyle will attract that trust. If people don't believe in you, they will not trust you. And it affects the relationship between leaders. And you could talk from morning till night. For example, probably when you are in office, all the pebbles, you take it to the right. You have left office as a president, you've gone to another president and say, please, these pebbles, don't take everything to the right, spread it. You know, look at you and go, look at this hypocrite. So, in fact, because of the way a leader lives his life and the circumstances around you, can make it easier for you to solve problems. Look at this, the last election in the Gambia here. We came under the platform of the West African Elders Forum. When the results were announced, the country was tense. That night, it was about 11, between 11 and 12 or so. We get the signals that the youths from the opposition have gathered in the house of the opposition leader. And they want to mobilize that night to create havoc in the city of Banjul. So what do? And the security were everywhere. So if these youths move out in that night, they will clash with the security with weapons. Definitely there will be few deaths. We have to move to the person's house. And when we got there, we saw the sea of young, angry people outside the house. But immediately we were walking in that night, and they were talking to themselves, who is that? So President Jonathan. The hearing that was President Jonathan alone calmed the atmosphere, about 50%. That at least we've gone to listen to them, and this is a man that will surely say the truth to government or whatever. Because we passed through, we had a conversation with the leader until we were able to convince them to dispatch the youth. So sometimes the personal reaction, when we went to the Botswana election, Botswana, the ruling party that just lost the election, was there for 58 years. From independence, only one party that was able to rule. And before the election, the president has left. So I said, Jonathan, well, you were the president of Nigeria and you left. So if I lost the election, I will leave. So that's what he said. That means that he remembered what I did in Nigeria. So in one way or the other, sometimes people don't say it out. But sometimes just seeing you and remembering what you stand for brings some kind of calmness in them. So definitely the issue of trust is critical for leaders and even for the interaction with people generally.